Players load into the lobby now, ready to get started, but I know Maui Chums are going to be pushing for that big spawn flip. They're all running toward that middle of the map side, all going to the right, pushing that trench and low TV area. Seattle Sloths holding the OG setup, holding across the map. Sink with the first blood, Eaton gets another. That's 3 down instantly for Seattle Sloths. Maui Chums with a big opening to be able to push through that side of the map, but it's Moha ready to stop them. Players on that cutout area, but Sink on a 2-streak already. They're pushing for this backside. We can see these players. They're playing for that hill time, though. Crash with the FFAR. Ready for this back spawn. He knows they're over there. There's one flanking. He sees him, gets bad timing, turns around. But T-Dub gets the child out. Sink. The easy kill onto him. Eaton working the back right there. 1v1 with Crazy Care Bear. He's got some reinforcements behind him in Sink, but they need to get this guy out if they want to be able to spawn back there. Sink pushing up. Crazy Care Bear is just trapped in the back, and he gets overwhelmed. There's 3 Maui Chums players in the back. Seattle Sloths have no response. T-Dub does get the hill time, but Maui Chums off to an amazing start in this hardpoint. Up 30-11, starting from that bad side. Getting this new spawns, and Eaton's going crazy. Already on a 5-streak. Crash 2-0. I mean, this is looking like an amazing start for Maui Chums. One Seattle Sloths player trying to get into the back. That is Sam. Off of that, trying to make a play in the back there. Unable to get any kills, and does end up falling, but Crazy Care Bear trying to get the picks he can. I think that's very important for Seattle Sloths right now, you know. They're getting a little ahead of themselves. I mean, if we look at the mini-map right now, very spread. You know, we got It's Moha working that right side, but we got a lot of the Seattle Sloths players also working for that left side. They're just kind of funneling for the Maui Chums right here. As we do see 2 kills go in the favor of Seattle Sloths, but it is all for naught as they're forced to rotate with around 27 seconds left. This P3 is going to be very important going forward for the Seattle Sloths team. If they are able to get any time on this, that it can bring them back to, you know, maybe even like a 30-point game. I mean, that's, you know, a plus, but they're going to have to avoid getting broken Sink so that he's being on his teammate. And Eaton with an insane kill onto Crazy Care Bear. Eaton's just frying right now on that 8-1. Sink right behind him at 7-1 on a 5-streak. Going for those streaks, he hears 2 people behind him. Sam picks up 1, gets taken down by Sink. Sink still on that streak. Sitting at 8-1 on that 6-streak, gets taken out from the back. And it's big for Seattle Sloths. They don't want to give up those streaks. And player 6 is the only one near hill right now. But it is Eaton, and he's got a gunny. But he gets taken down. Seattle Sloths able to get some time right here, but how much time will they get as 2 Maui Chums players are already pushing that trench? It is just an onslaught of Maui Chums players at all times. They just move so fast across the map that these players are getting a little overwhelmed, but it's Moha. Still playing great, sitting at 7-6. He has that AR player for the Seattle Sloths on a 5-streak. He picks up another one, and he's working these spawns. There's one more player back there, though, trying to stop him. It's Sink. He picks up another one, though. That's a huge 6-streak for Moha, injecting some life into those Seattle Sloths players. Sam with another kill with the FFAR, trying to pick up another one. Crash with that kill, though. Seattle Sloths with around 20 seconds of time on this hill, able to rotate. You see player 3 on that turtle hill, but Maui Chums in a really good position to, you know, push them out and funnel into this back area. Crash tries to get in the back, but T-Dub gets overwhelmed in the bottom. There are 3 Maui Chums players pushing that back trench, and there, Seattle Sloths might be able to get this time right now, but, you know, how much time are you really going to get when there's 3 Maui Chums players pushing in from the back? It's Boozies and Crash working as a tandem right now, along with Sink. And the spawns are had, so now it's a 4 Maui Chum push into this hill. Eaton already picking up 1, picking up 2, flying with the SMG. As an AR player, love to see that out of Eaton. And Crazy Care Bear stuck on hill. He is getting collapsed on right now. Crash sees him, takes him down swiftly. Player 5 sees player 4, Eaton. 13-4 right now, absolutely tucking on this apocalypse map. He sees all 3 Seattle Sloths players in the middle of the map. He pulls up to his team. They know where they're coming from. Crash holding that middle of the map. Players 2 and 4 pushing for the backfill, but Maui Chums in complete control of this time right now. Up 50. Seattle Sloths able to get some time on that hill and maybe split time, but you wanted to see them get a lot more than that. Sam working for this P4 here. He picks up 1. He had a rough start, but looking at 7-7 right now, not a bad look if you are Sam. Eaton 14-5. He is trying to make that back push. Seattle Sloths in control right now. Crash and Eaton just working so well at getting to the back of the map. You know, that's just something that it's hard to play when you're playing against Maui Chums. They're just doing all the right plays. You know, Sink is making those pinches. I mean, we look at the mini map right here, and we don't even need to know the play that just happened to know that everything they did right there was teamwork oriented and together. Sam trying to make a play, snuck through. Gets 1, gets 2, big 2-piece out of Sam. But Sink still on that time, trying to pick up another. That's 4 down for Maui Chums, and Seattle Sloths get awarded that time. That 24 seconds is big. Should have Seattle Sloths at around 100 to 130 going after this first rotation of hills, which, you know, not a bad start for Seattle Sloths. You know, a lot of people probably thought that Maui Chums were going to come out and fry. I mean, they're a very star-heavy team. Boots and Crash, you know, we know they're great players. We know this whole team has star-studded potential, but, you know, off to a good start. Up 40 after that first rotation of hills, but Seattle Sloths still holding their weight in this lobby. It's Moha trying to, you know, find a way to get onto this hill. Sam with a big kill onto Sync right there. Boozies picks up one underneath. Jumps onto that time, and Maui Chums looking to do what they did on that first rotation of hills. Get a lot of this P1 time. Once they get those waves, just let them have the time and, you know, rotate. But if you can get the kills, get the time, and that's what they're doing right now. It's Moha sitting at 15 and 10, but Maui Chums are in the hill right now. Crazy Care Bear trying to run at that hill, but he's got Eaton right next to him. He's sniffing him out. You can be able to see him right now. Gets hurt. He has 0 health, and he gets taken down. T-Dub trying to work his way up trench. Nades himself. Hate to see it out of the kid, but it got caught in 4K, and there's nothing you can do about that. But Sam and Care Bear pushing that turtle side. Crash holding up top. You know, these Maui Chums are just all working together right now. I mean, we saw Boozies just a second ago. He was sitting at 3 and 9. He's already at 9 and 10 on this map. You know, if you were Seattle Sloths, you wanted to get started while Boozies was on his downfall, but Sync is just trying as well. The sub duo are in balance right now. Eaton at 20 at 7 as well. It's hard to beat a Maui Chums team in form like this. Boozies working that map side area. It is just an unstoppable wall of players right now from the side of Maui Chums, looking to get 45 extra seconds on this hill. And Seattle Sloths have not gotten a single point since that second rotation of hills. Looking a lot like the first roto. On the hill getting that time. T-Dub pushes in the back, but there's one more player to fight him. That's what happens when you're playing these Maui Chums. There's always one more player to fight. Crazy Care Bear finds that pinch, but Boozies comes in right behind him. They're always in the right spots, and you can never be off your toes when you're playing the Maui Chums. You know, just a second ago it was 130 to 100, but as of now it's 220 to 106. Such a quick swing from Maui Chums, and just shows what I was talking about on a map like APOC. You know, you can really chain these hills, and if you look at the mini-map, Maui Chums set up to get a lot of points on this P3. It looks like all the team Boozies to step up a little bit, and they were able to, you know, complete this absolute rain of a map right now, sweeping across these P1, 2, 3 hills. I mean, Eaton just where he needs to be. Maui Chums all near the hill. And it's going to be hard for Seattle Sloths to break in. Only 20 more seconds needed for Maui Chums. Seattle Sloths may have avoided the 100-point club, but they're still not looking good in spots to win this game. Sam, 14 and 17, trying to make a pinch around. That's 3 dead off the hill. Good break for Seattle Sloths. Moha with another big kill. Big 3 kill streak for It's Moha in a dire needed time. They needed that time. If they lose that time, there's no way they win this game. I mean, Maui Chums only need 11 more seconds. Seattle Sloths are going to have to do something insane if they want to win this game, especially when Maui is surging at the hill like this. They only need 6 more seconds, and there's 4 dead. Boozies with 1 more to get. Maui Chums may be able to just sit on this hill, get the rest of the time, and close it out. With only 3 more seconds left, Seattle Sloths can't get there in time. Maui Chums win the game, close the map out 1-0 Maui Chums, and, you know, it's just what I said. I mean, the subs were running dominant in that map, but I cannot, you know, just leave the scoreboard untouched. Ian was going off that game. I don't really know what he ended, but I know at one point he was sitting at around 24 and 8. Boozy's going crazy as well in the second half of those sides, so Seattle Sloths forced to make a choice. The first choice of the game, are you going A or B? And they look to be going toward that B side of the map. I like to see teams go this way. We see a lot of players going to this tunnel area. Crazy Care Bear gets the kill onto Sync. Huge kill as they push toward that middle side of the map. Maui Chums on both sides of them, though. Player 7 looking for that cross as they all funnel through that middle area. Crash has not seen anything yet. Player 3 already gotten all the way into that B site. Seattle Sloths unable to make a play yet. It's Moha trying to work up that middle of the map, get to his teammate in player 3. Eaton, though, knows that there's a response to be had. Takes It's Moha out. Big kill for him. Sam looking to make a play in the back. He knows Eaton's back here. Crazy Care Bear with another big kill onto Boozies. Big 2 kills for Crazy Care Bear. As I say that, he gets taken out by Crash on the trade. Sam, though, sees Eaton, putting Crash in a 2v1 against Sam and T-Dub. They are triangulating his position. Crash sees Sam, takes him out. Big headshot. T-Dub over here on the left. Sees him, almost gets turned on, but he takes him out, picks up the first round win. Big start for Seattle Sloths. Another, you know, another string of life for Seattle Sloths. You know, I said they needed to win this offense if they wanted to win the game. And, you know, this is a game they need to win. So to see them win that first round is, you know, nothing but great out of the guys. You know, I'm excited to see the Seattle Sloths, you know, have a good start, but Maui Chums, you know, I know they can turn it around at any point, you know, push on that gas. So Seattle Sloths need to have their pedal to the metal right now if they want to win this game, but Maui Chums going toward that A side, the ever so important A hit on that Moscow. Scary to see Maui Chums coming at you like this, but Crash and crew trying to get these kills. Sam looking for one. Sink picks up one on T-Dub, but all four Maui Chums players are over here. Sink picks up one, picks up 2 headshots. Big 2-piece for Sam. He hears the bomb, gets picked up behind him and turns on Eaton with the help of Crazy Kicker. There's one more here. It's Sink. He picks up a huge 2-piece, put in a 1v1 between it. It's oh my gosh, Sink, you just make it look so easy. Huge 3-piece out of Sink to close out that round win. I mean, he must have been in a 1v3 there. Picks up Crazy Kicker, looks straight at Sam, one shot, takes him out, sees it's Moha on the slide, and just incinerates him. Cannot give anything but applause to Sink. Sink, just a playmaker like that. Can't expect anything else out of that kid. On a 4 streak right now, already looking to push those streaks in round 3. And it's looking good for Maui Chums after that big round win from Sink. Getting all 4 kills in that round must have. I mean, that must have been an ace. Sam, though, pushing that middle of the map again with the team. Player 4 stringing off to that B site, but Player 7 and Crash looking to stop him. We get a lot of mid-map presence out of Seattle Sloths, and Maui Chums looking to stop that A push that's not happening. So 6 and 8 turn around. You know, they move so fast. They know there's something going on the map. Player 6 and Player 3 already next to each other. Sam and It's Moha picking up 2 big kills in another offensive round. Players 5 and 8 stuck on that A side, and It's Sam with this. He's in the right spot for this round. He knows Boozies is here too. He plays his life. 1v4 for Boozies. Seattle Sloths can just get this bomb down and chill because Boozies in a tough spot right now. Seattle Sloths getting the bomb down as I say that. Boozy gets taken down at the top Eskies area. 3 offensive round wins in a row to start off this S&D. So, you know, loving the creativity I was talking about. Sam just finding himself in these great spots to put Seattle Sloths in a great position to win this map. Picks up Sink. Keeps Boozies locked in that office area. Doesn't let him roam. And that's all you can ask for from your SMG player. And Sam also getting Sink off that kill streak. Big start for Seattle Sloths, and a big round in the grand scheme of things when we look at the long-term presence of this game. So it's up to Seattle Sloths now to win this defensive round and send it to, you know, a 3-1 lead for the boys. But 2 Seattle Sloths players here to pump all 4 of these Maui Chums. They're just so aggressive on this A point. They're just sliding at you, Sink, pushing up this outer bricks area with the Krig. All 4 of the players right now just tunneling into this hill. Player watching the back. Sink picking up one Crash with the team shot to help him out. Crash gets picked up from behind by Sam. Sam making another huge play on the map. Gets picked up from behind by Boozies. And Maui Chums coming out on top with the bomb control and a 3v2. T-Dub sitting here in the Eskies area needs to make a play right now, just waiting for his time. And the bomb is being planted right now. Little does he know. He sees the bomb get planted, sees Sink run away, but he knows there's a player in this back P3 area. He sees Eaton, tries to get through, but gets taken down by Sink, leaving Moha in a 1v3. Tough situation for him with 30 seconds left on the bomb. He needs to defuse it. Gets the lucky, no stun, but he's just waiting for somebody to overpeak. Waiting for somebody on Maui Chums to make a mistake, and you know, it's just something that you don't do too often, so you know, it's tough to win those rounds. When Maui Chums aren't giving you those free kills, you're not going to be able to win those rounds. Another offensive round win for the boys in this lobby. I mean, I'm going all offense today in Call of Duty Cold War, so I'm hoping for another offensive round win, but I expect one team to, you know, I mean, surprisingly, whoever wins the defense is going to make the difference in this game because these teams just look so good on offense right now. Maui doing such a great job of just flooding that A point, and Seattle Sloths being able to, you know, capitalize on those first bloods that they are getting on the Maui Chums as they all go back to that A and middle area. We got a nice setup from the Maui Chums. They're holding all these crosses. Boozy's pushing all the way up to this deep A outer area, but all these Seattle Sloths players just holding their left triggers, waiting for a Maui Chums player to just come in their trap. Sam sitting here. He's waiting. I mean, it's just a very slow round. I mean, not a lot of the times do you see all 8 players on the map not moving, but it's Moha picks Crash up. Even on the angle he was watching, you don't expect him to get a kill like that, but he moves up that A Street side, and T-Dub along with him. Sink looking to trade out that kill, but It's Moha. Seems to know his life is ever so valuable in this position. Sync with a big rebuttal to that first blood. Maui Chums has just been really, you know, just getting costed by those first bloods they're giving up. Sam takes out Eaton in the corner. Not sure what he's looking at there, but Sam with a big kill, putting Sam at 7-3. Evens up the round, putting Maui in a 3v2. Sam right here gets Boozies, and Sync is also in the back right here. So T-Dub in a good position to, you know, plant this bomb. Boozies sees Sam, very worried about him. Sync though picking up that kill onto Crazy Care Bear. And T-Dub able to get that bomb down. Sam with the kill onto Boozies. But Sync has crossed over to that B site, and the players don't know yet. He tries to hop on the bomb, but T-Dub just turns around and says, hey, that's my bomb, buddy. Put that down. And Seattle Sloths with another offensive win. Count them. That is 5 offensive round wins in a row. And everything I know about Call of Duty is getting blurry and faded. And I think, I don't know anymore. Someone's going to win a defense, guys, I swear. Like, this is just not normal. I mean, you guys have to agree, right? Like, this is just not, this is pretty rogue at the end of the day. Like, 5? Is it 6 now? It might be 6 after this round. I have a feeling. Okay, so here's what's going to happen, guys. So, Maui's going to go A, and they're going to win the round again. That's going to make it 6 offensive round wins in a row. I mean, I don't even have to call it. I mean, you can already see they're going that way. I mean, I could just be the coach, bro. I could just be the coach. Crash, trying to get a pick in this middle map, but there are no Seattle Sloths players looking for that. Sync, though, knows there's players here. There's, you know, always 2 Seattle Sloths players in the right spot on this A site, but Sam playing these little feetsies are being seen on that back of the bomb, but Sync doesn't know. And he's sitting outer. A lot of these matches, and a lot of these rounds, you know, coming down to those, you know, real slow peaks. Crazy Care Bear on that outer side. He sees Eden, takes him out. Big kill from Crazy Care Bear. These Seattle Sloths players playing so patiently, putting Maui Chums back in a tough situation. You know, Sync is the only player really able to pick up kills for that team, and Sam just on the other side is just, you know, really putting the team in great spots to win these rounds, always finding himself in little, you know, slimy positions with that AK-74U. But Maui Chums, they have to rotate out of that bomb. They say, hey, I'm going B, man. I don't like this. Seattle Sloths, you know, slow to react, but Maui Chums still not too sure about that hit yet. Looks like they may want to ray wrap to that A point, but they haven't yet rotated off that A site. They think they've rotated through. Sam picking up another big kill, and there's one more player. He picks him up. It's a 2v1 right now for Sync. In a 2v1 against It's Moha, and It's Moha says, I'm belly on the ground. Krieg ready. I take him out, and it's 4-2 lead Seattle Sloths. The first defensive round. And, you know, Maui is getting put in a tough position there. You know, they really think that, they think that Seattle Sloths, you know, rotated out of that A site, but, you know, a lot of them just, you know, they called their bluff. You know, they were waiting for them at that A site, and it, you know, costed them. It's Moha with a big 2-piece to close it out. Sitting at 4-4 right now. Sam, though, you know, the prominent player on this team, undoubtedly, sitting at 9-4. Only 6 rounds into the game, you gotta wonder, what will he end this game at? But hopefully it leads to a Seattle Sloths victory in the favor of Sam. I want a good series, boys. And now it comes. Looking to get a first blood. Crash picks up a lot of damage on the Sammy there, but he slides out, goes to that gold side. Player 2 and Crazy Care Bear picking up a lot of damage, but no kills. As Seattle Sloths, you know, get to the start of another slow S&D round. I might just start playing a game where if the players on the Seattle Sloths are not moving, I might just stop talking to completely. Like, if those arrows aren't moving, like, I'm just gonna stop. Like, okay, ready, set, like, they're not moving right now, so... Oh, they're still moving. Oh, you know, you get the idea, but Sam trying to make a play. He makes a right play. He's just in the right spot at the right time. This guy Sam is making all the right moves on the map. He knows there's another one here, too. Just playing so ratty right now, which I know has to be so frustrating on the side of this map. But Crash gets good timing. Gets T-Dub in the back, but Sam's still over here eating. Wants to rotate, but another player with him, Sync, sees Sam and says, they're still here, buddy. And I think they might want to rotate back. Sync calling his bluff, holding it, and says, Eden, they're still here. 2-on-2 on the hill right now. Player 2 cutting into that area. Sam getting the kill onto Eaton. There's 3 Seattle Sloths players on site right now, but Sync gets taken down by Sam, leaving Crash in a 1v2. On the bomb, gets the kill, and Crash can just run away. And great plays out of Crash to pick up that big bomb kill with the last seconds, putting Maui Chums in that winning, you know, category to, you know, win that defense. That's what we wanted. And Sam, even though he picks up this big 2-piece on the boys in the back, Maui Chums coming out on top in that round. Big defense out of the guys, but let's not forget that Seattle Sloths just started their defensive reign along with the Maui Chums. You know, Seattle Sloths won their first defense last time they played it, so, you know, hopefully it's Sam can, you know, find a couple more kills and get them to that 5-3 hole. But Sam, let's not forget, you know, I keep gassing him up, but 12-4 after 7 rounds is psychotic. But Sync on that other side just playing amazing for the Maui Chums. But Sam is running up the middle of the map, crash with a big kill into It's Moha. It's Moha been giving Maui Chums a tough time in those clutch situations, so that's a big kill out of Crash. Sam with the big rotation, though. All of these Maui Chums players pegged at that bottom half of the side of the map. Player 3 and Sam in those windows. The only player here to stop it, he's laying down, Eaton, about to jump through here, and he's ready for battle. But he gets one. Big kill on the Boozies, holding that left angle. Behind him, another one, and he gets crashed. Another big 2-piece out of Sam, sitting at 14-14 on a 5 streak. He's just doing it all for the guys. He's just playing insane. I don't know how he does it. He's just always in the right spot. And, Snake in the window. Sync picks up one. T-Dub with the trade, and Seattle Sloths another round one, putting it to 5-3. And that's a huge round to, you know, maybe seal the fate of the Maui Chums in this map. Sam with a big piece of here, Crash picks it up, runs back to that room, jumps over his bullets, and he closes it out with that. That's a nice calling card, I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen that one yet. I don't know if you guys have, but that was pretty dope. Sam, 14-5. Cannot praise the guy enough. Sync on the other side doing the best he can, but the Seattle Sloths are just being led by the cruddy Sam, playing in those bratty spots. You know, when you're playing a sub, and he's just in those right spots, it's just so frustrating as a player. You know, it seems like everywhere you go, you know, they're just reading it. And it's because he's just playing so fast. I mean, let's look at Sam right now. He's pushing that window area. He's trying to make a flank. I mean, player 7, though, he's trying to cross, and Sam sees that. Eaton picking up a big kill on the T-Dub. Crash, though. Sam coming right behind him. He's in the right spot. Again, 15-4. He knows the other players are up there. He's going to get with the Seattle Sloths family and try to take out Boozies on the statue side, but Eaton sees Sam. Eaton, though, a fear of the back, not sure. It's Moha with the big kill onto Eaton. Boozies, though, gets another one, but Sam there to close it out. Sam with an insane 16-4 S&D Moscow in just a 6-3 game. I mean, Sam, there's nothing else you can say about it. Sam raid here, and it's a very fundamental map. So let's see how Seattle Sloths play after playing so good. And you know, I really like the way they played in that Search and Destroy. They played patiently, they played for their angles, and they wanted to do the right things, and they did. Maui, though, pushing to that middle side. It's Moha picking a big first kill on the Sam. That's 2 down for the Maui Chums in this opening round. T-Dub gets a kill on the Eaton, and Crash on this hill alone, getting collapsed in right now. There's 3 Maui Chums players off spawn. Player 5 on that deep flank. There's 3 of them in that zig area now. But Seattle Sloths in the right spots to, you know, they're holding these angles. And Maui Chums don't seem to know where they want to go now. They're looking for an entry as Sam picks up one. T-Dub picks up another. And, I mean, these Seattle Sloths players are just locked in. I mean, T-Dub with a big 2-piece onto Sync and Boozies right there. Crazy Care Bear on that left side of the map, putting them in. Eaton trying to push in that kitchen area, gets taken down by Sam. You know, Sam, yet again, in the right spots. And Maui Chums still stuck in the back of that map. Maui Chums only gotten 1 kill so far. Sam picking up a big wallbang on the Boozies. T-Dub with another one. I mean, I could just read the kill feed for days, boys, but it's just going to be Seattle Sloths players right now. You just look at the spread they have. Eaton picking up Dub in the back. And Crash with a big kill on the Sam right there. But player 5 still lingering in that top mansion area. Maui Chums looking for that B push right now. Crash with a big kill on the Crazy Care Bear, but this whole oh, big kill out of Eaton, getting that kill onto Moha. Maui Chums collapsing onto that hill right now. We see 3 Maui players pushing to that hill, and Eaton trying to fly into the kitchen area. He knows there's players here. There's 2 actually, and he can't take out either of them. T-Dub and Mohawk trying to push in through this money side. Seattle Sloths, or Maui Chums are on that time. Sam picking up Sync on the other side, but it's still B to worry about, and Crash is picking up kills left and right. 4-3 right now on a 4 streak, looking for those streaks. Moha looking for an opening, looking to get some kills right now. Crazy Care Bear taking out that Sync. Seattle Sloths might have to chalk this because Maui Chums already got it. Player 7 though, holding that A side of the map, making sure, you know, Maui isn't anywhere near it. Getting pushed up into that art area. They're trying to cut this map in half so they cannot, you know, get in on either side. But they forgot about the pillars area. Sam picking up one, but Maui can fly right through those pillars. Crash, the first one to do so. He doesn't believe it's true. It's Moha, the only one to stop him. Gets taken down by Moha, and that's a big kill out of the kid. There's two players in kitchen right now. Two Maui Chums. It's Eaton and Boozy trying to work that backside, fighting against 5 and 6. As I say that, Sam picking up another kill. Care Bear picking up those kills. Very spread hold out of the boys. Sam picking up another kill. Sam really flexing his muscles here in this lobby. I mean 9 and 4. This kid's going off, and couldn't expect anything less out of the guy. He is a baller. And he does touch. It's Moha. Gets taken down by Sink, though. It's a big opening for the Maui Chums. They're fighting over on this A location. Sam picks up 2. One of the last ones on the site is Sam. 11 and 4. Gets taken down by Crash. Another big kill out of him. 12 and 4 right now. He's just doing it all. Moha with a big 2-piece. That's 4 down. And Maui Chums, nothing they can do. 17 to 3 lives in a big opening round for the Seattle Sloths. They're going to take this and open it up 1-0. Sam sitting at 13 and 4. Good Lord. It is all Seattle Sloths right now. But, man, I did not expect them to win that first defense. Even though it was a defense, I thought Maui Chums would end up coming out hot. And it just was not hot. Sam was the one who was hot. He was 12 and 4, ending the match, ending the round so good. Just playing his patient corners and getting the Seattle Sloths to that first round lead. But let's not forget it was a defensive round for the Seattle Sloths. Some of the players on Maui Chums, looking for those hot starts. But as we get into this round 2, I expect them to bounce back and find those kills. But Seattle Sloths pushing towards that A site. 3 of them, in fact. Boozy nading himself in that middle of the map. There's Crash, though, watching this cross. He sees Moha. T-Dub's there, too. He sees another one. He's calling out to his teammates. They all turn. Eaton with a big first blood onto Moha to shut down that push. T-Dub still here, though. T-Dub still in that corner. He's picking up another one on Sam. Crash in 5 and 7. Trying to take out T-Dub here. But Maui Chums with a nice collapse on a hill. Boozy's with big 2-piece. Seattle Sloths with the opportunity to go to A now. Sam holding that middle of the map, sitting at 14 and 5. I mean, this guy is absolutely flying. I mean, he's easily the highest kills in the lobby. Nobody else even higher than 6 kills. And Sam, 15 and 5 for the Seattle Sloths, just shutting down everything they got going on. But as I say that, Seattle on that A site. Boozy's looking to shut it down. There are 2 players on the site right now, but Boozy's taking out Moha. That's tough for Care Bear. Boozy's with a big 2-piece, playing cleanup crew right now. Make sure they can't get on that A site. And Eaton doing his best to make sure they can't go to that B site. He gets that clearance, and he sees these 2 Seattle Sloths players coming at him. He gets taken down. Player 2 looking to get the cross back. Boozy's taking out Sam. Big kill into Sam. Sam heat checking everything he sees now. 15 and 7. Boozy's in the right spots. 9 and 5. Now just collapsing on these players, getting all the kills in transition. T-Dub on that A point. The only saving grace for Seattle Sloths right now is if they can cap that A point. But Eaton, picking up those kills. Sink doing so too. Sam running back to that B point, but T-Dub doing his best to play his life. Team Moja with him, trying to hold him off. 2 dead for him. They might be able to get this A point, but as I say that, Boozy's a big 2-piece, and it's just a 1v1 between Sink and T-Dub on that hill. Sam over on that B point, but T-Dub with a big kill onto Sink right there, sliding off that top, but there's one more in Boozy's, and he's so one-shot. Boozy's at full health. Best T-Dub can do is just run around, and Boozy stops the cap. But Seattle Sloths at that B point. Sam sliding across. Boozy's still on that A point. 3v3 on that hill right now. Sink picking up a big opener onto Moha, but Care Bear. 3 kills go the way of Maui Chums, all of Seattle Sloths dead. And player 3 stopping them from spawning up that driveway site to make sure they can't get on the hill. It is too little too late for the Seattle Sloths. And after the great round 1 and the oh-so-hard carry from Sam, Maui Chums coming around to win that second round, bringing it to 1-1 in this raid control. But, I'm getting mixed signals from both of these teams right now. Kind of a rough start from Maui Chums on that first round offense, but big bounce back for them in this defense. Eaton picking up kills left and right. Picking up another one in that underside mansion area. Getting a lot of kills at the end of that round, but Eaton looking to get some kills. Looking to open up the map for Maui Chums. They haven't had the most map control that they've wanted, I would say, in the series so far. Sam really doing a great job of breaking that up for them. So they say, hey, let's all go B. Big B push out of the Maui Chums. They're doing a slow hold, too. They're waiting for that first interaction, and Sync is taken down by Crazy Care Bear. Crazy Care Bear with a big first read, and he knows they're all over here, too. He backs all the way up to that basketball area, and I love it. 9 and 10, but he's playing very OBJ-oriented role right now, making sure they can't, you know, get too far pushed up on that B point, but it's Mohawk gets taken down, and T-Dub's forced to make a play through this open step area. Boozies gets taken down from the back, but there's 2 more players, 3 around him, actually, and B looking to go the way of Maui Chums right here. Sam, the only one in range. Player 6 trying to get at it, but it's going to be tough as Sam gets taken down and Sync picks up another one. B is looking to go the way of Maui Chums right now, and there's 2 more players on that A point. So even if you get them off this B point, you know, you're gonna have to get them off that A point too. They're at a crossroads right now. They don't know where to go. They need to go toward one site, and I think that site is A, as B is taken, but Boozy's still on this point, picking up kills left and right. 14 and 8 right now. Boozy's just the fry man running around the map. It's kind of hard to kill him sometimes, but Seattle Sloths managed to do so, putting Sam in those right spots to, you know, win this defense. But Maui Chums, with that map control that I say they ever so needed, getting the first blood onto its Moha there. Big breakdown, as that's a big kill on the player top laundry. Sync trying to get a kill, gets 2, 1 on his teammate, but opening up the site, takes another chow on that player top heady, but Maui Chums in control now. The A site's being taken. Sync the only one on it. Moha the only one in range. There's 3 players here. Player 8 and player 7 looking to stop it, but all of Maui Chums get the kills, pick up the time, stack kill, get the round win, and a big offensive round for Maui Chums, and the life that I expected him to have in this lobby. And, you know, after that first offense, you know, I was a little worried for him, but, you know, Maui Chums saying, hey, we just get those bloods, we take that map control, and we win these rounds. Sync with the big kills at the end of this round, getting crashed and beat up at the same time, and closing out that round. 2-1 now for the Maui Chums. Seattle Sloths looking to, you know, win this offense. You know, we're going to see a crazy round out of Sam if we want to see them come back, but, you know, quite the easy round out of Maui Chums, you know, may not be so good for the side of Seattle Sloths. They all end up going to that B spot, but Crash is looking to stop him with that AR. 3 players looking at him. He picks up 1 big first blood. All he does is get 1, but he does his job, and he is still there. Eaton on a 7 streak. Did not recognize that he was so close to his streaks. He does have that already, and he's looking for that cruise crash, pushing out of that tiki area, but he gets taken down by Crazy Care Bear. He picks up 1, Boozies with another one, but Eaton looking for this cruise, playing his life. He knows there's a player on this area, but he doesn't want to throw his life away. He knows this cruise is important. Sees 1 and gets taken out by T-Dub. Just the ultimate bad timing for Eaton, and it happens to the best of us. T-Dub with another one. Big kills. No players from Maui Chums over by this A site, but the B site was good distraction for them. As T-Dub looking to use his time. He gets 2 caps onto that A point, but player 6 and 7 and 8 and 5 and 8, all of them, all 4 of them are looking for that B point right now. It's Moha sitting on the Tiki zone. Sinks it at 14 and 19, trying to fly at that hill. Knows Moha's there, picks up 1. Crazy Care Bear is right behind him, though, in that top mansion area. Sam playing Freddy right now, trying to play his life. And my throat is dry because I've been talking so much. So I'm going to take a water break real quick, guys. Hope you can relate. Good water. Okay, Eaton. 17 and 10, you know. These Maui Chums just, you know, playing so good right now on that defensive side. Seattle Sloths unable to, you know, get out of their, you know, comfort zone right now. They're not able to, you know, fly around that map. They've never had that mid control that Maui Chums has possessed in this last 2 rounds. Crash getting a big kill on a Crazy Care Bear. Boozy's picking up a couple more. 21 and 10. Boozy's is flying around the map doing what he wants, and he's really doing a great job of shutting down Sam. Something that we didn't see the Maui Chums doing, as we saw last map and the beginning of this raid control in that first round. But Maui Chums looking to close it out right now. Seattle Sloths need to make a play if they want to stay in this map. Sync, though, picking up 3. He's almost at even after the rough start. So we know Seattle Sloths having a rough time right now. Boozies and Eaton, those X Factor players for the Maui Chums, playing oh so good in this map. 2 seconds left. It's Moha jumps on that point, but Maui Chums all around him. Eaton picks him up. There's only 1 more player to do something. T-Bell gets taken down by Crash. Only 1 second left. Maui Chums take the map. It's 3-1, and that's a 2-1 lead for Maui Chums. They might have thrown the S&D, but you can count them out. You can't count them out in those respawns. You actually expect them to win it. And when Sync and Boozies and Eaton, of course, are playing so great, You know, Crash holding those 3 games in the spot that needs to be. The whole team is popping. So he better be happy with me. But Boozy's gonna be mad that I said the same. Because Maui Chums trying to fight for this raid hardpoint victory. Boozy's flying at that middle area. Sam pushing that out steps. Peep that as soon as we get to it. But they're fighting for the hill right now. 3 on 3 in hill. Sam behind him, picking up 1. Crash picking up Sam in the back. Seattle Sloths on that hill now, but Sync and picking up 2. Playing slow. That's 4 dead for the Maui Chums. Sorry, I coughed my beat. But Sync in hill right now. Picking up that time. Good start. We see Maui Chums on the map. This is a hard hill to break for them. I mean, look at the setup. If these players play their gunfight, it's going to come to break them. Sync playing that kill. T-Dub picking up the big 2-piece though in the middle of the map. He is so important in that kitchen area. Seattle getting them off time. You know, it's about tied after this first, you know, altercation of hills. Sam and Co fighting back and forth. You know, kills are just dropping like flies. And Maui says, okay, we're going to back up, set up, and get ready for this P2 because we got a lot of time to get here. We got Boozy's in the kitchen. We got 2 in the back, and I really love the setup out of the guys. Crash playing that open steps area, making that pinch. Love to see him back up to money right now, but he wants to hold that side. He knows his health is so important, and he knows his presence is so annoying on the map. Crazy Care Bear finds a seam in the back, though. Sync, knowing he's here. The last one in the back, he's really just buying time for his teammates to get to the front. Playing his life oh so hard back here in the jungle area. Sync can't find an angle to kill him. Sync picks him up, runs back to the hill, but there's already 2 people in the back. Boozy's, though, doing his best to, you know, clean it up. Sam, the last person near hill right now, as everybody spawns back up, and his Mohawk still in the back. Sam trying to make a play at the hill, but there's 2 players behind him. Cannot find the kills. Player 7 already on that rotation. 4 Maui Chums looking dangerous for them. For Seattle Sloths, Crash playing oh so fundamentally correct, like we were talking about. He knows there might be a player over here. Big gunfight as he takes him out, but there's 2 more players. Boozy, he's 1 behind him, picks up 1. There's 1 more player on the site. Crash picking up the big kills when they're needed. He starts off 8 and 2, and you know, Crash having, you know, a quiet series. Love to see him starting to put 8 and 2. That AR player so dominant on this game. Boozy's though pushing that ring side of the map, holding that side, and it's a big spread of Maui Chums. None of these Seattle Sloths players near the hill at all. I mean, look at that mini map right now. All 4 of them spawning up, and none of them near hill yet. All of Maui Chums picking up those kills. And even if one of Maui Chums ends up dying, you know, they're spawning so close to the hill. I mean, player 5 though spawning out. Crash, the last one, able to stop it, and he holds that time. I can just play my life back. He's still on that streak, on that 3 streak. He's been at 2 deaths for quite a while now, boys. And he's looking to get those streaks, I think. But as I said, he's the last one on the hill, already out of 5. 2 more. Can he get him? Gets, I guess, taken down. Almost wins the gunfight, but gets a lot of time for Maui Chums right there. Sitting at 36 seconds OBJ time, along with Eaton and Sync, nearing that 50-second time. But Maui Chums already at this new hill. Sync with a crazy gunfight, winning the Care Bear. Tough to win gunfights like that when Sync's not missing. Boozy's and Co at this hill. Crash in the back, trying to get these kills. 11 and 3 right now. Big start for the kid with the AR, helping his team get these cuts. And, you know, Seattle Sloths just nowhere near the hill right now. Maui Chums just having a field day on this map right now. You can see that he's been pushed out so far. These Seattle Sloths players just cannot do anything on the map. It's Mohawk pre-firing nothing right now. There's nobody at the tree. But Maui Chums pick up all the kills, and they're picking up all the time. Looking to get this lead to about, you know, 150 to 40 after the end of this first rotation of hills. Player 6 holding the back. It's Eaton with the AR. He knows these players are coming in through kitchen, and they have to if they want any of this time. Pushing out that time. They really want this scrap. They know this 20 seconds is so important. But I'd love to see them rotate. I mean, this gives Maui Chums such an open opportunity to, you know, get to that 2-5. Boozy just... When Boozy is piecing your team like that, you need to rotate. I mean, he's sitting at 8 and 6. And he's just making the right kills on the map. I mean, now Maui Chums have taken the Seattle Sloths' place of being in the right place at the right time on the map. Boozy's just doing what he wants now. Picking up 2 pieces like it's easy. Sync holding this hill while he does what he wants. 150 to 47 right now. And Maui Chums are holding this hill time. They're looking to run away with things right now. All of Maui Chums up and over that 10 kill column. Seattle Sloths looking to, you know, bounce back and, you know, catch a break. You know, not a lot of team pushes have been happening right now. Crash sitting at 15 and 3. I don't know how I didn't notice that he was still on that insane streak. Like, he is going off right now, and he is frying. So love to see that from the Maui Chums, and it's definitely one of the reasons that they're running away with this game so viciously. Crash is picking up all the kills, and Eaton is just holding down those lanes. Boozy's in the right spots, already on rotation, full team on rotation. Maui pick up a whole 50 on the T5, something we don't see too often in the rec league. Sam trying to get a kill, but Crash is unkillable. 18-3, everybody. This is definitely a wash. Is that a wash, I guess? It's definitely a Crash W in the chat. He's flying right now. 18-5, it's Moha looking to stop anything that he can. Seattle Sloths picking up a few kills on the map, but Maui Chums still on that hill presence. T-Dub looking to make a difference in this backside. He says, guys, we need spawns. But he gets taken out instantly. So as I say that, Maui Chums still looking 100-point club. The Seattle Sloths, as they're up 195-56 in this raid. Hardpoint. Crash and Co. have just stepped up. Crash looking for his 20th kill at only his 5th death, and he gets it. 20-5. 21-5. 22-5! I cannot believe it, guys. He's crying. He's just literally ego challenging everybody and just obliterating them. So he's just gonna keep moving. See Sam, not worried. He's just holding his pre-aim. Picks up another one. That's another 5 streak for the boy. He's nearing those streaks, 23-5. He knows where they are. Another one. Oh my god. What's going on? He can't be killed, guys. And this guy Crash having an insane game, 25-5. Quintuple positive on the map right here for Crash. I can only imagine what he is looking. Oh my god, 26-6. Okay, he's literally challenging things he can't even play. He's still getting kills. Boozy's picking up another kill. I mean, Crash just heat check after heat check, and he's just hot. I mean, every time he checks the heat, the temperature is just really high. So like, you can't turn it down. I mean, you know, like when the AC is just not working, that's Crash right now. 28-6, still getting kills. It's just a bloodbath right now. 217-84. Boozy's with another 2-piece. I mean, Crash picks up the kills, and then, you know, if he dies, you know, Boozy's picking up the scrap, so Sync with a 2-piece as well. I mean, it's looking dire for the Seattle Sloths right now with another gunfight to be had. Maui Chums, though, they say, we'll take it. We'll take it. Just let us, you know, rotate. Care Bear gets taken down by Eaton. Now Eaton turns big 3-piece. All of Maui Chums are just going off Crash with a big kill, looking for 30-7 now. He's ego challenging. 30-7. There's another one there. He's looking for another kill. Picks up another one. There's one more. Is he gonna get it? He doesn't, but he's 31-8, boys, and he's not even kill whoring. So like, that's an insane stat. I mean, this guy Crash is actually going insane this game. Seattle Sloths just, I mean, at some point, you know, you just gotta say, okay, you know, they just went off. And I mean, if you're Seattle Sloths, you know, you took that L 100-point club, but I think that was more of a mark of how insane Maui Chums played that map. We saw them play so well in that game, push up across the map, and just all times. I mean, Seattle Sloths always on their back foot. I mean, Crash, this is a heat check moment, picking up another one. He picked up another one here. Oh, he's just not missing. I mean, he